Good evening and welcome back to COJ Roleplaying. I'm your host, Goose, and with me tonight is Eric.
Hello.
Steve.
Hey, everybody.
Graham.
Good evening, all.
And Mark.
Hey, kid.
All right, everybody grab your 20s and see who gets to do the recap for this week.
Gets to. 1.
13.
Oh, you get to do it, Mark.
I do.
I rolled a 10. Not that it matters.
All right, when we last left our intrepid heroes, they were resting after the night before's fight. There was a knock at the door. A young man asked for Hesha on behalf of his master, who turned out to be Talia, the dwarf champion, the 5-year champion of this fight. He explained that Talia expected to fight Hesha in the finals and wanted him to throw it. The lightning blast that he shoots at the end was only for show. He says a pocket dimension will open for you to fall into before the lightning hits. He just wants the victory for the fame that comes with it because he makes a lot of money off endorsements every year. He's not really a wonderful fighter. His first fight he won in a fluke, and the rest he's been buying. And Nulfree let it slip that Hesha happened to be king of all of Faerun, and so the little man changed his tune. So on Nulfree's next fight, he fought a giant half-orc and destroyed him while barely taking a scratch. Then Hesha fought a dragonborn, and Hesha handily defeated him, but while he was about to win, the opponent told him that Kilrin was the traitor in our midst, and then killed himself. And now we're trying to figure out what to do.
All right, so I believe we left off and Barion was going to do a search of some sort?
I was going to do a social investigation, see what I can determine about people's surprise at the king being around. See what's up with that. So I was going to try to use some conversation skills.
Okay.
We had also told Hesha that apparently the queen is on the throne.
Yes. So for conversation stuff, persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Investigation?
All right, I can do that too. That's a 22.
22. You, through conversation, discovered that when the Dragonborn king died, his daughter took up the throne as his son has been exiled.
I'd like to find out more about his son's exile.
All right, you're going to have to roll again.
Okay. That's a 20. Not natural. Dirty 20.
Through more conversation, you've discovered that Hesha has a checkered past, and when he vacated the palace and ran away, his father disowned him and disavowed any royalty to him.
Well, that seems like enough information. So I think I'll go back to the dressing room and enlighten the fellas.
Oh, while Barion was out chatting up the locals, Darius is looking for where they keep the bodies.
It's not hard to find. There's tents all outside the arena.
Yeah, so the fallen fighters who end up dying, what happens to them? Are they like?
Well, there's a pile over there.
Okay.
The old corpse pile, you know. Most high-end establishments have them.
Indeed. Okay.
It cost almost a small fortune to possess one.
Okay, that's fine. As long as I know where the corpses are.
Huh.
So, Hesha, you're definitely not king right now. Your sister's queen, and you've been exiled by your father before he died.
See, and that makes more sense.
Yeah, he didn't take too kindly to you pissing off And now, you're disavowed.
So what is the purpose of all of this?
I mean, that's probably a Kilrin question. I don't think I'm going to get that from the audience, but...
Well, okay, hang on a second. If you're some sort of exile, you're not royal. You're the Prince Andrew of the Dragonborn Kingdom. How come you've been receiving the
Prince
royal...
Andrew from the south? He's good man.
I'm very, very good man. Yeah, the best. Just ask his friend Jeff. You've been getting the royal treatment. How have you been getting the royal treatment if you're some scufflaw, the black sheep of the family? What do Dragonborn say? The black egg of the family, or whatever.
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Why would a troop of Dragonborn? By the way, why would a troop of Dragonborn protect the king and interfere with our match when I was about to land the killing blow on that red dragon wormling?
Because somebody hates us.
Could be the Raven Queen.
Cruel and vengeful god of some kind.
Definitely.
I feel like for some reason my sister is very interested in getting me back to the capital.
So you're being baited?
That's what it feels like.
Oh.
But if there's going to send that many troops, why the charade? Why not just arrest me? This seems like an overly complicated set of... I don't know what's going on, but it seems like they've taken a lot of steps that didn't need to be taken.
I don't think you could be arrested outside of your family's, kingdom, which was not where we were when Kilrin found us.
Well, maybe they didn't have an extradition treaty.
Or maybe Kilrin doesn't like your sister and wants you to be king, even though that's not something that you want.
I don't know.
So what did that Dragonborn guy tell you again?
He told me that Kilrin is a traitor, and then he offed himself.
Okay. So
I don't know if he's a traitor to the throne or if he's a traitor to me, because apparently I don't have a throne.
At this point, I'd hazard a guess at both. He doesn't seem to be doing what you want to do, and he seems to be, not doing what your sister probably wants to do. Unless your sister really doesn't want to be queen, but... So far as I could tell, she got crowned.
Yes. And if she doesn't want to be queen, she is barking up the wrong tree. That is not my intent, is to take over the crown.
I think the most important thing to take away from this is there's probably not a Dragonborn-sized set of plate mail waiting for you at home.
Well,
once again, vengeful god and all that doesn't want you to have stuff.
There is a Dragonborn-sized set of plate mail waiting for me at home. It's just going to be a hell of a lot more complicated to get than initially thought.
You might have to kill
and
the
that's if we go home.
Occupant of it.
Dude, like, if all of this is a ruse, do we have to go there?
Your father did die of an exploding head, right?
He did. And it might be worth investigating that.
But will we learn anything more from that than we've learned from any of the other exploding heads? Because all we've learned so far is that their heads exploded. There's not a whole lot of evidence to point us, other than pointing us to Timmy.
Yes. Well, Timmy did attack your summer home, while I was living in a cave fighting off goblins and the like. you were vacationing in a palatial estate, supping on the nectar and being fed fruit while the servants were fanning you on your divan.
I'm sensing some bitterness here.
No.
I thought we got over this.
It's just I was reminded of the anyway.
Yes, pampered, fine. Yes. I would have gladly been in the caves fighting off goblins. I believe I have stated it enough that this is not the life for me.
All right. So we're in Castle Crag, right? We're down the road from Tilverton now.
No, you guys are still in Tilverton.
We're still in
Outside Tilverton. Yeah.
Apologies. All right. And we're going to Arabelle. That's the capital?
That's no Suzale is the capital.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, there it is. It's on the coast. Yeah, we're a lot farther south.
Yeah.
So we are a ways. Okay, so basically we're in the northernmost part of the Cormyrish kingdom.
Yes.
And we have to basically go across the entire country to get to the capital.
Yes.
And now we may face opposition because Kilrin seems to have beaten it, and you have made your presence known in Tilverton. They know where you are, at least.
Yes.
Okay, but we showed up with pomp and circumstance to the mayor, made him know exactly who you were. He didn't even bat an eye about the whole secession business.
Yeah, that's where I was going, right?
I would assume that whatever this ploy is about, on their way north to find us, they probably provided intel saying, hey, we might be coming through and this is going to be what the story is.
Well, maybe it's taken that long for the news to get this far north, at least in Cormyr, right?
Or maybe it's just gossip about royals, and he's still a royal, so everybody makes fun of him behind his back, but to his face, still honor the traditions.
Can we travel openly, or do you need to wear a mustache and glasses?
The Dragonborn equivalent, anyway.
And the Dragonborn equivalent of a mustache and glasses.
Paint my scales.
Yeah, can you dye your scales, I don't know, red or something? Oh, like brass. Really switch it up. Go metallic.
I'm not sure.
Who's the arcane? Well, Barion's the arcane magic expert. Can we polymorph him into a pet frog or something for the trip?
Oh, I can't. I don't have that spell. When I do, though, I mean, things will be fun, but...
Sure.
How much Ruthrifalite do we have?
We have our own personal supplies left.
Yeah, I got a bunch. Rutherford, yeah. I got
Yeah, we got...
Each of us have an ounce, and...
Oh.
I believe...
if we still had a couple LBs, we might be able to powder it and, with a little horsehide glue, turn them into a Ruthrifalite Dragonborn.
Red, yeah, Rutherford. I got 16 ounces of it. I got a pound.
Yeah, I got a quarter pound in my inventory. It would be very sneaky.
Yeah.
Very sneaky.
I have more of it because I can use it in casting silence, and it doesn't burn a spell slot. That's right. Well, you can't turn away from battle. You must finish this tournament.
I mean, I think the next question is, Do we interrogate the mayor?
Oh
Find
no,
out.
we don't interrogate the mayor.
Guests.
I think if we're going to continue on home, I say we act as if we act as if we didn't find all this out.
You mean play dumb? That's going to be
Yeah.
pretty hard.
Sure.
I mean, we are actors.
Well, one of us is.
I am a great
What-
performer.
If one of us is, all of us are.
Right, sure.
All right, just to help speed things about, we're going to do the next couple of fights percentile. So we'll
Wait a minute.
go
Is it
right-
the next? Is it the next day?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
You guys are relaxing at the mayor's house.
Oh no, we got Barion. Come on, let's go. Going over to the arena.
Okay.
And then to the pile of corpses.
All right.
Where's the Dragonborn, the green Dragonborn that Hesha was fighting?
He was black.
Or
Yeah.
black.
He is.
Krillrin is a green.
Sorry, Krillrin's green. Sorry, apologies.
He's about center of the pile.
All right. I'm casting Speak with Dead on
Of
him.
course you are.
All right. And I had the. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. You asked Cork 5 questions. Only with not life. Okay. All right. So I brought the brains along.
Okay.
We have 5 questions here. So let's make a list here. So my first suggestion, number 1, who is Kilrin betraying?
That's a good question. I'd ask what the queen's feelings towards Hesha are.
Okay, so does the queen wish Hesha harm? 3.
These have to be yes or no questions.
The corpse knows only what it knew in life, including language. Answers are usually brief, cryptic, or repetitive, and the corpse is under no compulsion to offer a truthful answer if you are hostile to it or it recognizes you as an enemy. So, I mean, that probably doesn't apply because he doesn't even know us. So no, I don't think it's yes or no, but I don't think we can get a long soliloquy out of a corpse.
Mm-hmm.
Does the queen wish Hesha harm? Do others know Kilrin is a traitor? Or does he have any allies? Did he have any allies? Or, no. Did he wish Hesha harm? I mean, he was fighting him in a gladiatorial contest. That seems to be a bit redundant.
Mm-hmm. Well, he offed himself at the end of it, which seems kind of weird, but
Yeah.
if he meant to kill him, you would think he would, like with his last breath spitting in his eye kind of thing.
That's what Tempest teaches.
What, spitting in the eye?
That's how Hesha was going to go down.
Acid spit, I don't know, whatever. Was he alone? Okay, so was he alone in his knowledge of Kilrin?
Yeah, that's not
So-
bad.
And if that's
I think-
a yes, then that ends. If it's a no, who else knows?
Well, I think we need to find out if some of it also depends on whether or not there's if there's animosity from the queen towards Hesha. We should find out whether there are others trying to kill him, or if
Okay,
or like if or the who Kilrin's a traitor to, if he's a traitor to Hesha, then we might need to find out more information on that.
Okay, so let's start with that. I think that's probably the best place to start, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first question for the corpse is, who is Kilrin betraying?
Master Hesha.
All right, there's a good one. Okay.
Do we want to ask why? Why is he betraying him?
That could just give you an I don't know answer, which doesn't give us anything. Let's ask about the Queen's feelings towards Hesha. I think that's a good one to go with.
Okay. Does the Queen wish Hesha harm?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Do you want to ask, are others is Hesha being hunted? Would that be a good question?
Yeah, that's not a bad question. Is Hesha being hunted?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So it's likely that this tournament, you know what? For whoever's opposing Hesha, this tournament is kind of a boon for them, because now Hesha's distracted and fighting.
Is this tournament a trap for Hesha?
I already asked the gods about that, and the tournament seems to be honest. But now Hesha's held up here, and in the public eye, so it's like they're easily able to find him and target him, especially after if the fighting gets harder, he may be vulnerable. Then I'll have to save his ass again.
It makes you wonder whether or not the current queen, was somehow involved in the former king's death. If she wants to knock off Hesha.
Oh yeah, regicide, or what was that? That patricide and regicide.
It's both. It's both. Yeah, killing your father, who also happens to be the king.
It's a time-honored tradition.
But his head exploded.
His head exploded. So
she could be in league with Timmy, though.
With Timmy. But as far as being able to tell, it's been just the working theory is he's just annoying the Raven Queen.
But at the same time, he also was able to attack an outlying settlement that pretty much belonged to Hesha's family. No one knew about it.
Other than the family, yeah. And everyone who worked there over the years, people who mowed the lawn.
Yeah.
Cleaned the toilets. I don't know what Dragonborn toilets look like. They're probably a bitch to clean.
I I imagine they're fairly large and dramatic.
You know, like a not a bidet, a commode, like a commode. Okay. Hesha is being hunted.
Every Dragonborn toilet is a replica of the throne from Game of Thrones.
The Iron Throne. Okay, so the Queen wishes Hesha harm.
Kilrin's betraying Hesha, and he's currently being hunted.
You want to ask if it's on the Queen's orders? Yeah, we need that.
Is Kilrin working under the Queen's orders?
Yeah, is Kilrin is Kilrin taking orders directly from the Queen?
Yes.
Okay.
I guess the last thing we should try to find out is if this guy's possibly on Hesha's side, who's he working for? Who was he working for when he delivered this message and offed himself?
Yeah, we only got one question left.
Yeah.
Well, let's go on that theory. Let's go on that theory and say that he does have allies. So would the question be, who are what are the names of allies? Is anyone loyal to Hesha? How do we want to phrase this?
What are the names of any allies of Hesha within the kingdom of Cormyr?
Yeah.
I'm watching Goose's face, and it was not prepared for this question.
Oh, I know. I've been watching his face.
Yeah. Name. Okay, so the question would be, name the allies who could aid Hesha against the Queen.
I
That
mean, do we want to start a civil war here, or are we just trying to figure out the easiest way to get out of Dodge?
Okay, so you've been hanging around with me for this long, and I still have to teach you the rules of battle.
No,
Shirking from war.
no. There's a difference between not getting into a fight and, not starting a war. Especially a war for a guy who doesn't even want to be king.
Okay. Well, we need to know if Hesha has any allies, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and if this is an assassination attempt, there's going to be retribution. It's not a thing that Hesha's going to let slide.
Oh, blood can be spilled, all that. Yeah. So
demands it.
Okay, so the question is, if there are allies for Hesha, what are their names? Want to go with that? Unless you got a better way to phrase it.
I don't really have a good one.
Yeah, we'll go with that, Goose.
Damn, I hope you keep on talking so I can bring up the generator. Okay, so
Fistendontalus?
Kelvin Blackstaff. Who's the
Blackstaff,
guy?
that's a powerful family. That's a great ally to have.
Elminster?
Who's the guy from the Greyhawk? Or Morden? That's Morden Kanan. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
Morton
got
Kainen.
He's got an entire tome of foes.
Driz Jordan. He's friendly
What?
with Hesha.
But can you repeat the question?
Okay. If there are those who would aid Hesha, what are their names?
Fargrowth.
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 Okay.
And Ezend.
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 Isn't. Okay. Fargrowth and isn't.
Far as in like FAR?
FAR.
Okay. That's a short list.
Well, those are. I mean, those are who he knows of. Okay, that's. Okay.
I think we've got information to bring back to the not king. The man who does not want to be king.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess.
So as they're doing all this, what is Hesha and Nofri doing?
I still got fight.
Yeah.
I'm getting ready.
Oh, well, I'm assuming we did this the day before, like before the end of the day.
Yeah. So this is like end of day. Fighting tomorrow.
So are you just pounding him or what?
Okay. So wait,
yeah,
I thought we went from the mayor's house, right?
yeah, we were. So yeah, this was morning of
the next day.
Oh, okay.
Because I had to prep to speak with Ed.
Oh, okay.
Hesha and Nofri are probably lightly sparring to limber up.
Stretching.
Practicing my top rope jumps.
Energy drinks.
Hesha's practicing his Captain Captain Cormier shield tosses.
All right. Nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. The servants are still treating you as they always did. The mayor is still respecting you as he always did. Nothing has changed.
What is the mayor's name?
Like
Did
that.
we give him a name?
I think you did,
What's the
but
name of the
I
half orc I beat?
I think there were names for the fighters you guys fought.
What's the name of the half elf I fought?
Brizd Duerden.
Brizd.
Brizd.
Briss?
His somewhat lamer cousin.
Yeah. It's
Brisket
non-drow.
Jordan.
It's the non-union, non-drow equivalent.
Don't see a name for him in here.
Lord Dingleberry.
I don't think that's it. Looking back through all the last show notes, and I can't seem to. No, that's the doppelganger.
Monsignor Trouser Stain.
Lord Dingleberry of the Chartreuse Dragonborn.
Sure.
Chartreuse or Chartreuse?
Shirk!
Well, that's per a bell. I don't have a name for him.
Mayor Bradley.
No.
Let's go with that. Who's the mayor of Point Edward?
We will call him Mayor Mosey. Mosey.
Mosey, Mosey.
Mosey,
Yes.
Mosey.
Mosey, spelled Mosi, Mosi, Mosi.
Like Tony.
Yes. So Mayor Mosey.
Okay. Yeah, I'm preparing for the fight. I do not know the information that is being brought to me yet.
Okay. Well, we're heading back.
As Hesha and Nalfree are sparring, Darius and drew a blank. Barion are returning back as pages are running to the side of the sparring arena that Hesha and Nalfree are at.
So we can see some pages running.
Yeah.
Are they coming this way or are they going away from us?
No, they're going towards Hesha and Nalfree.
Oh, okay. Ooh,
All right.
it's like something important's going on. Let's go. Let's hurry.
Just gonna suggest that. Hurrying up so we don't miss anything.
As you guys get there, the page is politely interrupting the sparring match. Sirs, your fights are coming up shortly if you want to head back to the arena.
Okay.
And then the pages bugger off.
Okay. Good luck today, Nolfrey. Break a leg as it were.
You too.
All right, we'll have a little huddle here on the sparring grounds. Do you want to tell him or do you want me to tell him?
You tell him.
Well, you're such a great storyteller. I mean, you pride yourself. Maybe if you play the lute, the news won't seem as bad.
Well, I'm pretty sure none of this is going to soften any of it.
Well, you make a song out of it. That's the bad news can be delivered via song.
I see. I don't have rhymes with your friend betrayed you. Your best friend has betrayed you, and your sister wants to kill you.
Delightful.
You have like 2 allies that the corpse knew of, named Fargoth and Ezent.
Yes.
Hesha.
Children as
roll your intelligence.
Orders of the Queen.
Mm-hmm.
Your guess is as good as mine as to what's going on. But up until this point, you seem to be loyal.
14.
As soon as you hear Barion mention those 2 names, and you remembering that you were recently with Kilrin, there is 1 name missing out of that group of people.
Okay.
They were the 4 friends that helped you escape in the first place.
I don't suppose the 4th one was a green dragonborn. Or a black dragonborn.
Who's dead?
Who's not? I don't suppose your 4th friend was the one who just disemboweled himself in front of you.
In a while, I didn't recognize him.
Well, not with
the black dragonborn all look the same.
Oh, goodness. Goose is going to have
We'll edit that one out.
He said that before, and I still heard the comment in the podcast.
Probably a good idea.
But yes, the 2 names are names of old friends that you fought beside and bled beside and helped you escape the palace after the whole situation happened.
All right.
Alongside Kilrin and a dragonborn nicknamed Spooky Hunter.
He's nicknamed Spooky Hunter?
Yes, he was.
All right. It's a terrible name, Goose.
I understand that, but people paid money to have us use it, so.
Excellent.
Amazing.
Money well spent.
So we can edit that bit out too.
Yeah.
So Spooky Hunter isn't.
Spooky Hunter hasn't not been named, but I'm going to roll your intelligence again.
18 this time.
You do remember Spooky Hunter was a black dragonborn.
All right.
So, who are Fargroth and Ezent then, Hesha? You know who they are?
Fargroth and Ezent were friends of mine back in the day that helped me when I left. Kilrin, Fargroth, Ezent, and Spooky Hunter all assisted me in getting away.
Presumably, they would be targets as well. Well, other than Kilrin, who seems to be,
Yes. speaking of Crorin, somebody needs to find him.
I hear he was a ranger.
Yes, and a fairly gifted one.
Yeah, I hear he's a ranger, and they can be hard to find.
Yeah. I'm hoping that he doesn't realize the jig is up and he's just enjoying the festivities.
I mean, that sounds like a really great thing to happen to us. However, that doesn't seem to be our lot in life.
Eventually, we have to get some good luck.
Sure. I mean, we can try.
Well,
I can try doing some investigating and see if I can find traces of them.
Spell prepared, locate creature, but it's only good for 1,000 feet, which really in a city isn't very much. It's 328 meters.
Yeah, it's not.
So we'd have to get pretty close. And worse, if there's running water 10 feet wide, blocks the direct path between the creature, doesn't work. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be that useful. Yeah, we'd have to be pretty close.
I mean, we've got some decisions to make. I'm assuming you still want to go through with the tournament?
I have entered.
So
I want my monies.
Right.
Or I want one of us is going to win.
What glory!
We have some decisions to make after you guys are done fighting today.
Yes.
Yeah, you know what? We should have done. Darn, I didn't think of it until now. Because of the way the half the fighters dropped out and it was kind of a mess. I'm sure the promoter is just booking who he thinks is going to be the good fights and stuff. If we could have gotten Hesha and Nulfree booked together, and then they could have done some sort of Degeneration X, you know, Shawn Michaels lays down for Hunter Hearst Helmsley and screws the promoter, Mr. McMahon, over, something like that. That would have gotten Hesha out of the tournament. But these are truly heretical thoughts. So, yeah, you guys are going to have to beat each other's brains in.
Okay.
Wait, there might be another way out of it. The Raven Queen may not want her minions to fight one another.
Minion? I'm her champion.
That's true. Wait, I thought
I am also her champion.
I'm much more of an associate.
I think she's sweet on me.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have a better idea other than proceeding with each of your fights today.
Yeah, let's just get this over with, and we'll figure out what our course of action is.
I have to concentrate on that.
Yes.
So you guys now beginning your travel to the arena?
Yeah, after
After your
powwow.
Your powwow. As you walking, or are you guys taking a cart?
Call the Uber.
Shuttle.
Yeah, we'll take a
Doesn't the mayor have a litter for us to ride?
Yes.
We'll take a wagon, or not a wagon, a coach.
Dog cart.
You guys are taking the coach.
Yeah, we'll take the coach.
As you're traveling, you can now and get closer to the arena. You can start smelling the stench of sweaty fighters.
Get excited.
It's that arena
Yep.
perfume.
Yep.
Troubadour, pipe us in.
That's a 17.
All right, so you are on the coach. Don't do that. That's not under free. Get in trouble for that.
Oh, I'm pretty sure the final countdown is public domain.
Me too.
Not 100% sure on that, but it's been
We should roll
used in
for it.
so many things.
So as you guys are entering the Coliseum or arena, a page runs up to Nalfree, goes, "You got to get going. Your fight's in minutes."
All right.
And to
Bless me, War Priest.
Yep, I will cast Shield of Faith on him, which I have to concentrate on, but it is a bonus action. How about that? Which doesn't matter.
and to just speed things up a little bit, we're going to make 3 percentile rolls, Mark.
Okay.
You got to beat 6.
0-6.
0-6.
My
Highest percentage wins.
my 18 beats it.
Next one is 58.
Oh, that's different. 67.
69.
And 23.
Ooh. 22.
Okay. So you do come out of the fight bloodied, but you did win the fight.
Excellent. Triomphe Nulfree.
All right. So as Nelfree was fighting, what is everybody else doing?
Well,
So we should
Hesha's
be
sitting in
keeping
the box, watching.
I suppose
Drinking.
we should be keeping an eye out for Kilrin in case he's skulking around.
yeah, we probably should.
Hesha is doing nothing out of the normal.
Let spell go.
It was a
I'm in the
glorious
box.
fight. Nelfree faced up against a Goliath and won, but took some beatings.
What else did he fight?
Pardon me?
What else did he fight?
At the moment, just the Goliath.
Oh, those were all for that one fight.
That was the one fight, yes.
Gotcha.
It was a three-round fight.
Yep. So, Barium, you're looking for, or skulking around for
I'm keeping an eye out for a skulking Kilrin.
skulking killer, and roll your investigation.
That's a 9.
All right, you didn't find him.
No.
I've got it's investigation. Oh, I'll give it a shot. What the hell? What's the worst that could happen?
You could roll a 20.
I got a natural 20.
Nice.
As
I also
you are
used guidance, so that's a total of 21.
as you were looking for him, you get word that he left the arena.
Today?
No, last night, yesterday.
Oh, so he hasn't been seen today.
No, he hasn't been seen today. But rumor has it he left last night.
All right.
Unlike Hesha, Krillin recognized Spooky Hunter.
Ooh. Okay. All right. So I will report back that Scuttlebutt is Kilrin left last night. No one's seen him today.
Right.
Presumably he's left town if he knows the jig is up and the next phase of their nefarious plan is underway. Dun, dun, dun.
Probably an ambush.
Assassins.
All right. A page runs up to the box where Hesha is sitting. Excuse me, sir. Your fight is about to begin. If you'd like to come down and get ready.
Okay. Let's do this.
Steve got excited and the whole room shook.
I dropped my hand and my thumb hit the cord of my headphones and adjusted things dramatically.
All right. Same with Nelfer's Fright. We're going to do 3 percentile rolls.
Okay.
Just to get it moving. And you got to beat a 35.
44.
90.
92.
And 52.
That's an 84.
All right. You destroyed.
It's about time.
Go, Hesha.
You
Hesha's got that rage on his side. He's turned part barbarian.
You destroyed this hill dwarf.
Punted the hill dwarf into the stands at the end.
And you came out a little scratched up.
So do they both fight again today?
Yes.
Okay.
We are working our way. We are at the semifinals? Yes. 2 fights remain. 4 fighters left. The glorious Null-Free.
Free.
The honorable Hesha. And then 2 other guys.
All right, so I have a an option for Null-Free. So I've got a spell called Ceremony, which has replaced Command.
Make a dive.
So basically, I just cast it, and then you get to when you cast a spell, choose one of the following ceremonies, the target of which must be within 10 feet. So we got to spend an hour together, which we're hanging around in the back doing nothing. So where is it here? Investiture. So there's atonement, blessed water, coming of age, dedication, funeral rite, investiture, and wedding.
Whoa.
Interesting. You touch adult humanoids willing to be bonded together in marriage. For the next 7 days, each target gains a +2 bonus to AC when they were within 30 feet of each other. So if you and Hesha are willing to be married, you can get a +2 bonus for the next 7 days to your AC.
As long as we stay close enough to watch each other's fights.
Yeah, exactly. So
but what's the distance on that though?
Oh, they got to stay within 30 feet of each other.
Oh, so Hesha would have to be in the arena.
Yeah.
Yes.
In the stands watching.
Well, he might not be close enough. But you're not going to fool the gods with your Vegas wedding. But the interesting one is called investiture. So I can pick a first level spell I have prepared, like a separate first level spell I have prepared, and then burn that spell slot. So I have to burn 2 first level spell slots. The spell has no effect. Instead, the target can cast a spell once without any spell slot or material components. It's got an hour timer. So going into
Cast magic?
Yes, you could cast magic, and it could be cure wounds. It could be any of the war or the Tempest or Raven Queen spells. Divine Favor, which is a concentration, gives you a bonus D4 radiant damage on any melee attack. Lasts for a minute. Shield of Faith, which False Life, which is some temporary hit points. Ray of Sickness, which is a poison ranged attack, which is probably no good for you. Then there's Cure Wounds, Healing Word, and Guiding Bolt. Guiding Bolt is the big offensive spell.
But he'd have to have a spell attack.
Yeah, and it's a ranged spell attack, and if you're in melee, it's targeted at disadvantage. So that might be a little too complicated for now. We'll have to see if there's another.
Or at least for Nelfrey.
Yeah.
Way too complicated for Nelfrey.
You want to get Barion some spells that he can cast. That might be something else, but
Eldritch Blast.
I already have that.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast.
That's all I really need for offensive capabilities at this point.
Okay. Anyway, never mind.
Okay.
As the fightings continue, we are coming into the evening, and we are down to the final 4. And I need Hesha, and I need Nelfrey to roll a d6.
3.
2.
Hesha is first into the arena.
Who's Hesha
Okay.
fighting?
Hesha fighting. As soon as the portcullis is open, a lizard folk comes slinking out of the opposite side.
Inspired.
Lizard Man.
Inspiration. Heroism.
Is he a brilliant scientist
No.
Yeah.
named Kurt?
No. And he has both his arms.
Well, so did the lizard.
Yes.
He only lost the arm when he was Kirk Connors.
Oh,
He mutated and his arm grew back. Make sense.
no.
But if you start rationalizing comics, like you like throw yourself off the bridge.
And the lizard folk is running at Nelfrey or Hesha. Bearing
It's cute if he runs at Nelfrey.
bearing 2 war picks.
Okay.
Initiative.
He will be going first.
Okay.
Unless he rolled less than 4.
No.
Remember, you're inspired, and you have heroism, so you have some you have 7 temporary hit points, and are immune to fear, which came in handy last time.
And I think I'm going to save the dice. I don't want to use it on my initiative.
Oh no, I don't think you can. I'm just reminding you that you have it.
Oh, right. Yep. And it's a D8.
I believe so. Yeah, D8.
He comes in swinging both war picks, 20 and 25 to hit.
Tie goes to aggressor, yes?
Yep.
Yeah, so he hits both.
All right. And we are looking at 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points of damage.
Ouch.
I have a question for you, Goose.
Yes, sir.
Am I out of range to use cutting words?
What's the range on cutting words?
Oh, shoot. I have to look that up.
So if you don't know the range, then yes, you are out of range.
It's in the player's handbook. I just need a second. I wouldn't be 60 feet.
No, you are within range if you are standing at the portcullis.
Oh, I would be. Okay. I wouldn't be using it this time, but I can decrease an attack against an ally or myself by 1d8 using one of my inspiration.
Okay. Hesha, it is to you, sir.
Okay, I'm going to spend one of my superiority dice, and I'm going to do a disarming attack. So I'm going to effectively stab in with my trident, and once I connect, I'm going to twist and pull one of his war picks away.
And I have to do a strength save, is it?
Something like that.
If I'm not mistaken.
Too far.
Strength saving throw for the target.
And his DC is?
Well, it's whatever the attack is. So you add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll.
I got 17.
Yeah, so he would have to get 18 damage in order to get him to drop it.
No, you rolled an 18 for your
No, I rolled a 17.
17?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you got it. But so he's not disarmed. Does 18 hit?
No.
Does 25 hit?
Yes.
Okay. So he takes 17 damage, but he does not lose his weapon. And then my second attack is going to be a big old punch with the shield to the face.
Yep.
And that is a nat 20.
All right.
Nice.
At least you're rolling natural 20s for something useful. For the last 3 games, Darius has been rolling natural 20s on perception checks.
Yes. 17 damage.
Best investigation check you'll probably ever do.
Remember those days when he was looking for Kilrin? The salad days.
Comes at you with another attack, and both missed.
Both missed.
Both missed.
I'm going to use a superiority die to riposte.
Okay.
That is 26.
That will hit.
Using my trident. Nice. That is 12 damage. Sorry. Forgot the 16 damage.
Okay. It is to you, sir.
Goose.
Yes.
I reread Cutting Words. He has to be able to hear me. I'm guessing he can't hear me over the crowd.
Probably not.
No, I won't even bother.
I'm going to start with the shield this time. And miss. Not even going to do the math. I know it's going to miss.
Yep.
And then I'm going to follow up with... I'm going to try and disarm him again.
Okay.
That is another nat 20. Spectacular.
got
So
28.
his 16 is what he has to, is his target number for to hold on to his weapon.
He beats it.
Okay. That's
So
awesome.
how does that work? So you add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll, and the target must make a strength saving throw. So the attack is doubled, right? And then the superiority die, that only got to 16.
So he takes the damage of my weapon plus the extra D8 damage, but I don't disarm him. He managed to hold on to his weapon.
Okay, so it isn't just like a just disarming alone. It's doing damage as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is 21.
All right. Go ahead.
Sorry. Thinking about if I want to use action surge. How fucked does this guy look?
Not.
Okay, I'll hold on to that then. Okay, so
I need you to roll a strength save.
Strength save?
Yep.
Does 20 do it?
20 does it. You feel a big gust of wind hit you.
Okay.
So I gotta spend that.
I'm fighting a monk on her, aren't I?
Nope.
Monks would be unarmed, wouldn't they?
Not
Not necessarily.
No.
Monks won't wear armor.
That is true.
This lizard folk is armored up.
Ooh, I wonder if he's from the swamp in Termish.
And he is going to take a swing at you with his war axe. And does 21 hit.
It does.
All right. Oh, shit. Get out of there. Okay. Lost that die.
She gone.
She gone. And 10 more damage.
Okay. I'm going to I guess stab with trident to start. Does 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
11 damage. And then I think I'm going to blast him with some lightning.
All right.
So he has to make a dex save versus 14.
He beats your dex save.
All right. He only takes 5 damage then.
All right. He is going to do chromatic orb.
Ooh.
I do have to believe I have to bring that back up again. Oh, wrong level. I hurl a 4-inch diameter spear of energy at a creature I see within range.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use acid, And I got to make a. Pardon me?
Go ahead, Corey. Sorry.
And I have to make a ranged spell attack.
It's at disadvantage, though, because they're
Yep.
in medium range.
And I crit.
Because you do every time you fight me.
Oh shit! I can't see my mic. I do. But
That's okay.
I rolled 2 20s. I would show you, but the camera wasn't cooperating. And that is 8, 8.
On the plus
6.
side. On the plus side, spells don't do crit damage the way other shit does, so that's good.
8,
AoE spells don't.
9.
But direct damage spells do.
Do they?
Yeah.
AoE spells are usually a saving throw, so there's no ability to crit with them.
So 8, 8, 16, 22. $24 and 9 is 31 damage. No,
33.
33 damage.
Okay.
And he's going to use his free action to what's this? To heal. Bonus action to heal. That's awesome. All right.
Hesha needs to take him down and go for the submission.
Okay, I'm going to use my bonus action to second wind. That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. How far are we from the edge of the
Unless you ran up at him as the same as he ran up on you, you guys are 20 feet from the edge, closest to your entrance.
So we're 20 feet to the wall.
Yeah.
At my entrance. So
Yes.
behind me.
Yeah. There's 40 feet in front of you to the other side.
Okay. I'm going to what about right or left?
Gradually going out to 60 feet or 30 feet on each side of you.
30 feet on each side. Okay.
Gradually.
I'm
So
going to
so it's not 30 feet directly, but by the time you get the center, it'll be 30 feet because you're not the center of the arena.
Okay. Either way. I'm going to do my standard trident shield. See what happens with that.
Okay.
27 for Trident.
Yep.
It's 10 damage. Shield is 20.
20 to hit or 20 damage?
20 to hit.
Yep.
Yep. That is 9 damage. And I'm going to use my movement, just kind of skirt around it. I want to get about 20 feet of distance between me and... I want him between me and 20 feet to a wall.
All right, so you'll be just skirting right around.
Yeah.
Opposite
I'm going to
side.
point him at our portcullis.
Yep.
Okay. And it's his go.
All right. He is going to cast Earth Tremor. You need to make a dex saving throw. He's going to cast that at level 2.
Does 5 do it?
No, it does not. You will be taking 6 damage and you are prone.
All right.
And he is going to attack you with the other war pick. And does 26 hit you?
Anything over 20 hits.
And that is that. And take 10 more damage.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I just saw that. So creatures I hit with a weapon attack has disadvantage on any spell attack for 1 round.
Okay, I will be sure not to use my spell attacks.
Yep. No, my spell attack. You have disadvantage against my spell attacks.
Okay. Well, anyhow, I'm going to use my movement to stand, and I'm going to do the double hit again, I guess.
All right.
Trident's gonna miss. Does 19 hit?
19 makes it. Yep.
Okay. Ew. 7 damage. The least amount of damage I can do with my shield.
Ooh. He does not look happy.
Okay.
Doesn't look like he was happy for a long time.
Okay. That's my turn, I guess.
All right. He is going to back up. Wait, is he? Give me 1 second. Where's my spell list? He is going to back up and
If he's stepping away from me,
Yep.
I get to
Yep.
pot shot him.
You can take his pot shot, or take your pot shot.
Crit.
Okay.
Stab him in the face with a trident.
Okay.
21.
All right. He backs up 30 feet and casts.
He can't. There's only 20 feet.
Oh, he backs up. Okay, he backs up 15 feet.
Okay.
And casts Cloud of Daggers in a 5-foot cube on you.
Okay.
That's that one. I know what happens when you walk into it and you walk out of it.
I've heard of Cloud of Daggers. Huh.
All right. It is now your turn.
I'm not taking damage from the cloud of daggers?
Not yet, you're not.
Not until I move?
Not till you move.
You know what? Fuck it. Okay, first attack, throwing trident at Lizard Man.
Okay.
That is 19.
Okay.
That is 8 damage. That sucks. And then second attack is involving a movement.
Okay.
I am going to charge the man.
Okay.
And slam him with my shield. I am also going to spend my action surge. Or sorry, this is what I want to do, Goose. It's going to take a little bit of DMing.
Yeah.
I want to spend my action surge for a third attack. But
Okay.
effectively what I want to do is I want to charge into the thing. I want to smash him with my shield.
Yep.
Kind of heave him up and carry on my movement into the wall. And sandwich him between me, my shield, and the wall.
Okay. You got to take it more than 20 feet worth of movement.
Oh, yes. I have 30 feet worth of movement.
Okay.
That's why I couldn't sit. This
Okay.
guy's coming right at that portcullis.
As soon as you leave the cloud of daggers, you take 11 damage.
Okay.
You are going to need to roll the hit.
Okay.
For your shield. Then you are going to need to roll a strength test to lift him up and to continue running.
All right. That is 18 plus 9, 27 to hit with the shield.
Okay.
That's going to do, 7 damage. And I rolled 22 on my strength check.
All right. As you pick him up and you continue running into the portcullis, Barium.
How much of him is covering me now that he's sluiced through the portcullis?
I take the last 3 steps and then dive at the portcullis.
Then I need you to roll an athletics roll.
Okay. Nice. 16.
Okay. So as this poor lizard folk smashes into the portcullis, you are sprayed with
Ichor.
Son of a bitch. This bear's manor better have dry cleaning.
And I need you to roll a damage roll for the portcullis wall. I'm going
What would I roll for that?
I'll say 2d10.
Jesus.
That's a considerable amount of weight coming out of
At a poor little lizard folk.
plus strength.
No. Straight damage.
Just 2d10 straight up.
Yeah, sorry, and strength. My bad. Yeah.
Okay, so that is 22.
Okay. As soon as you stand up, Hesha, the poor lizard folk is stuck to your shield.
Nice.
Impaled on the shield.
It is no longer moving, no longer breathing.
Its lungs are on Barion.
Yes. And the medics come rushing out, look at the lizard folk, go, "Yee," and collect him and your shield. Okay. They need to remove the lizard folk from your shield.
That's fine. I grab him.
Roll a strength.
20.
Yeah, there's still parts of lizard on your shield.
That's
But the
fine.
majority-
I can clean it off. They're not taking my shield.
The majority of the body is off the shield.
You've got enough for burial. Necromancers can't raise it. I'm going to count this as a win for you guys. Take it and go. You're not getting my shield. Barion? Sorry about that.
And Hesha goes to the finals. Woo!
Also, yeah.
Woo!
Some chest pounding and yelling at the crowd, and then I'll out the.
Are the finals today or are they tomorrow?
They will be
This is
tomorrow.
This is the least fucked up Hesha's been walking out of a fight.
And we'll end it there. We are COJ Role Playing. I was your host, Goose. And with me I had Mark.
Nofri didn't do much. Well, he did beat a Goliath. Good game.
Graham.
Have a good night, everyone.
Eric.
The plot thickens, everybody.
And Steve.
Good night, all.
And like always, you can visit all our social media on Linktree/COJ Roleplaying. And have yourselves a good night.